Hello, Weather Shield, Jim here again. And the first core behavior that I want to focus on nests under our core value of being achievers. And the first core behavior is be productive, not just busy. And I want to focus on the distinction between the two of those things. There are a lot of people who I would call fake achievers. These are people who are busy. They're doing it. They're active. They're always on something, but they're not necessarily productive. They're not necessarily getting things done. So let's talk about the foundation of this, and I want to give you an illustration. There was a guy who most of you probably have not heard of. His name was Lee Iacocca, and the Chrysler Corporation, the car company, was on the verge of bankruptcy. They hired Lee Iacocca to try to turn the company around, to save the company. And he was known as one of the most productive people in the big corporate world of his day. And he did manage to save the company and turn it around.
I have one and only one ambition for Chrysler, to be the best.
When he was asked, how do you do it? He said, every day I make a list and I rank that list in order, and I say, if today was the very last day that I could work, or the last day that I was on earth, what are the most important things that I would achieve today? And those are the things that I focus my attention on. And he was therefore able to be incredibly productive and not just busy. So the first rule of being productive is to be discerning. People often deal with what is the most urgent thing rather than what's the most important thing. Busy people respond to the most urgent thing or the thing that they simply enjoy doing or would like to do. Productive people are working on the most important things, the things that bring themselves, their company, their world the most value, and they understand the difference. So don't mistake activity for accomplishment. Activity is doing stuff. Accomplishment is doing the right stuff. So don't just be busy. Be productive. Be a finisher and be working on the right things, the most meaningful things, the most important things, not simply the next thing.